We'll start off. Peter Schmeichel or Alisson Becker? Andy Cole or Mo Salah? Jaap Stam or Virgil van Dijk?
Why even? What's wrong with you?
Paul Scholes or Jordan Henderson? Come on, you got to give the answer. J-Motor here, Stretford, Paddock, and we're here in Eccles College where there's a community tournament going on ahead of the Legends of the North game where United legends are playing some Liverpool players, should we say. One of the people taking part is United legend Quinton Fortune. Quinton, you've just been outside seeing the youngsters go through the paces. You've been impressed?
Very good. I have to say Liverpool got some interesting players. No, very good players in both teams and the girls as well. So the most important part, they enjoy it. And these programs that our foundation are doing, it's amazing. I've been part of this for the last couple of years. So when you see these kids out there playing and having fun, that's the most important part.
Yeah, you mentioned there the Manchester United Foundation. Obviously, they've got the Legends of the North game coming up. Yourself, Nicky Butt, Paul Scholes. How much are you looking forward to that one?
Oh, it's going to be brilliant. All the old boys and some of them are still in good shape. So it's great to be playing Liverpool. So it's never a down day when you play Liverpool. So it's going to be exciting. It's at Old Trafford. We're trying to, I think the foundation trying to raise £1 million for it, and the kickoff will be on the 21st of May. I should remember because it's my birthday, and just looking forward to it. Trying to go for a couple of runs now after this, get myself fit and get my carbs in early nights. But no, I'm just looking forward to the game.
There's always a pretty intense and fierce rivalry when it's United versus Liverpool. Does that carry on even in a Legends game like this? As a charity game, do you still have that little bit of an edge because it's Liverpool?
No, it's all going to be friendly. Yeah. In the tunnel, not in warm up. You always try to enjoy it, and I'm sure there will be a few tackles flying in. But that's what we enjoy. That's what makes it such a great game, because we all still think we can run quick, have that speed, but the speed is obviously in the mind. But no, it's just go out there, have fun, and see where the legs and the body takes you.
And obviously for a great cause as well.
Exactly, that's the most important part. And for our foundation, for the Liverpool Foundation, and what they're doing for the kids in their community. So that's why we do it.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to talk about what's going on at the minute with United and Liverpool. I almost don't want to. But in terms of United, it's not obviously worked out the way we wanted to this season. Yep. Was watching Roy Keane the other day on his telly. He was talking about sort of the standards at Manchester United, and when I've heard him speak about you, about maintaining that standards. What do you feel about the standards at United? Do you think we need to sort of improve? What do you think Erik ten Hag's got to do when he comes in?
Well, to bring in, first of all, it's a great to have Erik, because you know Erik ten Hag, he's going to be there for 3 years. The most important part is going to create, and everyone would say, you got to create a team spirit. That's the most important part. You can see the players. We got great individuals, but they're not playing as a team. And as much as it hurts me saying this, when you watch Liverpool, they have a team. They have amazing team spirit. You can see the manager, you can see the energy they have, and we hope we can create something like that. But create a team first, because we can have all the best players in the world. If they don't play for each other, we've got no chance.
What have you made of the appointment of Erik ten Hag? He's obviously had a great success at Ajax. He's a manager that seems to be going places, up and coming. You excited at seeing what he's going to do?
I'm looking forward to it. I've seen obviously the football he's played at Ajax. It's kind of the style of football he wants to play. So look, as long as he comes to United, understands the value and the culture that the club have, and fits his style of football into that, and create a team, which is very important. It's got good team spirit. I think it's exciting. So he'll obviously be backed by the club by bringing some new players in. As you've seen how a couple of our players will be leaving coming to the end of the contract. So I'm excited. There's a lot to look forward to for next season, but create a team spirit first, because once you have that, you have a lot of chance of winning some silverware next season.
It's easy to be quite down on the way the season's panned out, but one sort of bright spark is we've got the FA Youth Cup final coming up. Yep. I think there's 50,000 tickets. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be there. I mean, that could be a great night at Old Trafford.
That's unbelievable. I saw it obviously on social media that 50,000 tickets were sold. For those young players, it's going to be amazing, because it's such an important part of the history of the club. You win that youth tournament, and you have the opportunity to hopefully get into the first team. You look at the class of '92. How many players that won the youth tournament, the Youth Cup, the FA Cup, and end up playing for the first team. So it's important for these young players. Go and enjoy it. Yes, it's important to win, but that's the time you need to enjoy it, express yourself, and hopefully a few of them will end up in the first team.
And just finally on United, and when you've been at United, obviously a great success under Sir Alex, but when things weren't going right, when it was a season where perhaps you didn't win as much as you wanted, or things were, what was the sort of mood like? What sort of advice did Sir Alex give, or what sort of, how did you sort of G each other up for the next season?
Simple, we just worked harder, and the boss would come in the pre-season, and I think everyone knew that we had to do better when we don't win silverware, and you come in for pre-season, clear your mind and just focus on what you need to do, get yourself as fit as possible. The intensity in training was probably harder than the season before, because we knew I had to do better than the season before, but the hunger was still there, so we just do better than what you did last season, and fight every single game, because every game was like a cup final for us. So the boss just made sure that everyone kept the standards, basically, as Roy Keane mentioned, and that was important. So and then we just played football from there on.
Hopefully that's what we'll see next season as well. Now, this team, current Liverpool team, Stuart, has been compared to the 99 United team in the sense that the quadruple is on for you. It pains me to say it, but you could be winning the quadruple. So I'm going to do a quick fire round about the two teams. Which player would you have in your team? So we'll start off, Peter Schmeichel or Alisson Becker?
Schmeichel, of course.
Becker.
I can see how this is going to go. Hey, we know it, don't we? I'll do it anyway. Jaap Stam or Virgil van Dijk?
Oh, big Jaap all day long. Oh my goodness. Why even? What's wrong with you?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not. Don't start with me. I'm just asking you the question. Yeah. I mean, you got the right answer.
I think you know what I'm going to say, but I'll give a reason why. I didn't obviously play against Jaap, I don't think, and obviously I was only very young, so I didn't see a lot of him. But in this era, I think Van Dijk is the best. Quinton will probably say in that era, Stam, so I have to go with Van Dijk.
I appreciate that you at least qualifying the answer there. Fair play to you. Paul Scholes or Jordan Henderson? Come on, you got to give the answer.
No, I'm not going to be. Jordan, I love Jordan. He's an amazing captain. He's done fantastic, but Scholes is in a different dimension.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I love Jordan. He signed the same time as me, great player, but Paul Scholes was probably the top three in the midfielders in the world at the time.
There we go. You see, it's not all gone the way we're going. I'll do one last one because I can see how this is going to go. We'll go with Andy Cole or Mo Salah.
All day long, Coley. Please. Oh my goodness.
Good answers. Great answers, Quinton. The right answers as well.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go with Salah. Just his numbers are frightening. I know Andy Cole was a great goal scorer, but for the goals he scores, and he's actually a winger, isn't he, Mo Salah? Yeah, I'd have to side with him.
Yeah, because the scene gets compared to Giggs, doesn't he, a little bit, Mo Salah. I think that's a little bit unfair because obviously different types of players. But Stuart, thanks for chatting to us. Quinton, thanks for chatting to us. So make sure you're checking out both Quinton and Stuart on the Legends of the North game, the 21st of May at Old Trafford. It's all for charity. It's part of the Manchester United Foundation. There'll be thousands of Reds there. So get yourself down there and support a good cause. This has been Jay Moy, Stretford Paddock. Thanks for watching.